What's some juicy gossip you just found out in your personal lives? My uncle told my parents that he needed money because he borrowed from the Chinese mafia and they were threatening to kill him and his family or something. My parents sent him some money and then 2 weeks later he posted a pic with a new car. Edit. My uncle said the money he borrowed was to pay off his house. Edit 2. He did not actually borrow from the Chinese mafia. He didn't even get a new house. More clarification, we are Chinese Malaysian. Most of our family lives in Malaysia while we live in the US. People who ask us for money. BC My parents started a good business here. My barber got 2 different girls pregnant, neither of whom are his girlfriend. Prices have went up a little bit but the phone calls I overhear are worth it. Lol. Edit. Wow, thanks for the gold and silver, kind strangers. I feel like I've finally made it in life now. Some girl in our year at school posted on Facebook the other day how her boyfriend had supposedly cheated on her. They had a full-blown argument in the comments just on Facebook for everyone to see. Yesterday she posted a picture of some keys tagging her boyfriend in it saying just bought our first house together. I just found out that one of my work colleagues who just returned from a 2-week expensive holiday with his wife in Iceland has just found out his wife has run up about $50,000 debt on numerous credit cards. One of the girls in our group of friends has never really gotten over her ex that left her 3 years ago. She will often bring him up when drunk and it has really hampered her dating life. He lives thousands of miles away. And today he posted a picture of him sitting with an attractive dude getting coffee. They are holding hands and their legs are touching. We were all sitting around the TV hanging out when she saw the picture. Shell shock is the best description for her face. I was told that my great-grandfather kept the family farm in business by blatant and repeated acts of insurance fraud. I know a guy who got his friend to marry him so he can get a green card. Except his friend was already in a relationship. Not only did my friend get married, he also inherited a boyfriend-in-law. Now the 3 of them live in the same house. My soon-to-be ex-wife and I separated in August 2018. She decided to end the marriage because she concluded that I would never trust her after she had an affair for more than half of our 15-year marriage. We tried to reconcile for 2 years, during which time she repeatedly told me that she had changed and that she'd never lie to me again. But, I kept catching her in lie after lie. Now, she is seriously dating a guy, since at least December. And she's cheating on him with another guy. Remember folks, she has changed. My cousin has been together with his wife for 14 years and has had a girlfriend for just as long. Neither of them knew about the other. He got caught because of an image on Facebook. His wife's sister posted a family picture which my cousin was in and got recognized by his girlfriend's sister's acquaintance. He got away with that for 14 years. My neighbor's cousin broke into her house and stole 37 guns. Also I learned my neighbor owned at least 37 guns. My coworker makes $10 an hour, works part-time and pays for her live-in, still married, boyfriend's rent and child support 'cause he's broke. She just found his bank receipt showing $17,000 in his checking account. Teacher is having an affair with a married security guard. They're not very careful about the flirting though because most of the 6th graders have figured it out. Can't wait to see what happens. Edit. This is in Massachusetts for all those wondering. Sound like a very common situation. Edit. Number 2 I am a teacher not a 6th grader. Edit. Number 3 Wow. First silver. Thank you, kind stranger. An ex-friend of mine from high school is now in the middle of the 2nd divorce. Apparently it's because she cheated on her 2nd husband with her now current boyfriend. This is the 2nd time she's cheated on her husband and I'm curious if she'll marry the current boyfriend and then cheat on him. Commenting from my other account. A couple that we have been friends with for a few years now, both very normal people with vanilla jobs, took a trip overseas that was supposed to last a week. Not unusual for any of our group of friends. No one had heard from them for close to a month until we found out they'd been arrested on the other side of the ducking earth trying to smuggle out close to $1 million for an international drug cartel out of the country they were visiting. When we heard the news, we were just sitting there quietly in disbelief for about 5 minutes. This woman I know is dating a very shady guy. She's nearly 40 and desperate, so she overlooks a lot of the red flags. All her friends think he's an asshole. He claims he disappears every now and then because, get this, he works for WikiLeaks. He is married to someone. He claims that they got married only for visa purposes and they only ducked like a few times. He has citizenship now, but they aren't divorced because of some paperwork stuff, involving, you guessed it, WikiLeaks. He vacillates between having her attend his family events and declaring that he doesn't believe in marriage and kids. Though, of course, he's married already. He recently suggested they be in an open relationship. She has always wanted marriage and kids, so it surprised me she got on board this relatively easily. I suspect it's because she wants to hold on to him. One of my sister's friends from her sorority had a mental breakdown on her 2 roommates. Of all the crazy shit I overheard, the best part was when she got in her car and proceeded to ram into the back of one of the other friends' car, over and over, for almost 2 hours. Like, they got security camera footage of her ramming the car, backing up, and doing it again for 2 whole ducking hours. Amazing. Friend is getting married next weekend. They've been together a few years and have a 2-year-old son. At his bachelor party, we were all poking fun at him on whether or not he was ready. Shit-faced or sober, he is 100% committed to them. Another friend of mine is close friends with the bride who is apparently questioning everything about their relationship, and has repeatedly stated that he's not the type of guy she ever imagined seeing herself with. Just found out that my brother, who divorced his ex-wife a year ago, got married to a new woman in secret. I mean secret as in that he hasn't told his own kids about it, 10 and 12 years old. He hasn't told us either, rest of the family. My mother just accidentally said it to all of us. So now we know but are to pretend we don't know. None of us have met his new wife that we don't know as his wife but still know as his wife. #X200B. My 2 friends just found out they have the same sugar daddy. They had both been under the impression that they were exclusive with him. Local celebrity who is known for loads of charity work recently attempted to fake his death in America because he has 24 counts of rape against him back home. #X200B, was a little bit of a surprise. #X200B, edit, here's the story from a link someone posted below. https://kitevnews.com Trending Scottish man suspected of faking own death is wanted on 24 counts of rape. Siaclagate plus OJ 78 UO86 BCD7 OSC 9 FQX.html https://kitevnews.com Trending Scottish man suspected of faking own death is wanted on 24 counts of rape. Siaclagate plus OJ 78 UO86 BCD7 OSC 9 FQX.html #X200B, it's American news, but it's been the talk of the town over here. I have a coworker I'll call Jess, who always talks about her kids in detail and asks for favors because of her kids, picking up shifts, asking for rides, etc. One of our other coworkers' son goes to the same bar as said girl, she doesn't know who he is, and one night was spilling her guts about how she always takes advantage of her coworkers and that she doesn't even have kids. She doesn't know that we know it. Thank you so much for all the comments, golden suggestions. I will definitely update everyone if anything interesting develops. Apparently for years my parents have told my teachers I have a learning disability. I didn't know I had learning disability. I don't think I have a learning disability. I asked them why and they said it takes about $1,500 off the cost of my university tuition from some government grant, so I guess I have a learning disability. Update: I asked my parents more questions about this, and I apparently got tested when I was young and have a legitimate learning disability diagnosis. My parents aren't committing fraud, they knew all along that I was diagnosed and I just recently found out about it. Manager is having threesomes with 2 servers. Recently got my AskReddit results back and found out I have a half-sister of a different ethnicity, as a product of my father's cheating ways. A friend found a photo of my younger brother in FetLife sucking a dick. So that's a thing. Haven't told anyone, but yeah. 1. Edit, changed it to younger so people stop thinking he's underaged. Also he posted the photo himself. He knows it's on there.